So I came out today cold and said, okay, let's do a practice session. I'm going to shoot a 300 round. And right off the bat, arrows are spread everywhere. I mean, I'm not grouping. I'm getting left to right problems, high-low problems. I mean, arrows are just going everywhere. And I started scoring from the get-go, wound up. So the first 3 ends I shot 23, 23, 22. That was 5 7s and a 6. And I mean, they weren't together. They were everywhere. So what I did after that first end of 3 arrows, I said, okay, wait a minute. It feels decent shot-wise, so let's focus on the problem. What's going on here? Dissect the shot process and figure out where is the problem. So I started with, okay, stance, form, all of that's good to go. So I said, bow on. How's my bow on? Rock solid, no problem. I'm not grabbing the bow anywhere. I'm like, okay, where's the other place then? Am I, target panic issue? And I felt pretty solid. I was aiming on the target, release hand. Release hand, that elbow, I could feel the elbow coming back, but hand out. So I wasn't coming around, letting the rhomboid pull that elbow around and come off. So wind up after 3 ends, the 23, 23, 22 were the first 3 ends with the 5 7s and a 6. Then I start figuring it out. I focus on nothing but the back and the elbow. Everything else is good. Let's get that cleaned up. Shoot a 27 and a 28. So the first half of the 300 round, 123. I mean, that's probably the lowest I've shot since I've been focused back on indoor after deer season. And then just stayed with it. Focused on form, focused on the back, the release, letting that rhomboid pull that elbow around, come back and shoot a 142 second half. So salvaged a 265 300 round with a 123 up front first half, and in the first 3 ends, 5 7s and a 6. So when you go out and you're spraying them, stop immediately and say, okay, let's dissect this thing. Where's the problem so I can focus on it and get that cleaned up? And that's even harder to do when you go to a tournament and do that, because you start getting anxiety, pressure. Oh my gosh, I'm blowing the score. I'm so far behind now. I can't salvage this. You get in your head and you're not focused on it. What do I control? I control the shot process. So let's figure out where the problem is, focus on that, and clean it up. Today I was able to identify it, clean it up, and salvaged a solid 265. All right, focus on it, and I hope to see you soon at some tournaments.